Good afternoon, grade 6. Okay, so we are now on our 6th lesson in our English. So, mm, get your book and turn your book to page 50. Page 50. So, again, the title of lesson 6 is Iloilo the movie. So, this is the cover. Ito yung cover ng movie. Iloilo the movie. Okay? Iloilo yung place ha. Okay. Ito yung place. So, I'm going to ask you to go to Silid Aralan and a video about the trailer of this movie is there. So I want you to watch it. I did not upload the full movie because it's quite long. I only want you to watch the trailer so that you'll have a brief background about what the movie is all about. Though you get to read naman what that movie is all about dito on page 52. Okay? So you can do that later after some sessions. Okay, so let's move forward. So let us read the following words correctly. Okay, so while I read the words, you repeat after me. Okay, so let's have system, system, campaign, campaign, chord, chord, rhythm, rhythm. Hindi rhyme ha, rhythm. Okay, thought, thought, hydrant, hydrant, myth, myth, transcend, transcend, design, design, patient, patient, fracture, fracture, advertise, advertise, irregular, irregular, centigrade, centigrade, century, century, aerobic, aerobic, axis, axis, peninsula, peninsula, taxation, taxation, endurance, endurance, immunization, immunization, infectious, infectious, hypothesis, hypothesis, organism, organism. Okay, so I hope that when you get to encounter these words, you already know how to read them. Okay, and if you are confused on what these words are all about, you can grab a dictionary and look for these words. Okay, so that you are also familiar with their meanings. Okay, so do you know this character? This is bookworm. Okay, have you played bookworm before? Okay. So I hope you're familiar with that because bookworm is it's actually a nice game, okay? It improves your vocabulary and it's so fun. Okay. So now let's go to page 52. You are going to read the story on page 52 entitled Iloilo the Movie. Okay, Iloilo the movie. Now, before you read the story, you might, okay, it's okay with me, you might want to pause this video and proceed to, another video in this lesson pa rin. The title is Lesson 6, Iloilo the movie trailer. So you watch the trailer, the same room pa rin sa Silid Aralan. Okay? Just watch the trailer so that you'll have a brief background about this movie. And then continue this video, okay? In our discussion. After that, after you watch the video, you can then read the story, okay? You then read the story. Okay, so after reading the story, you also answer the 7 questions in Reader's Workshop. Okay, so why do we need to answer questions? You need to answer questions kasi that's a review just to know if you have really understood the story and also to know if the story is clear to you. Okay, so you answer number one, what is it that Mr. Chen found bizarre? What do you mean by bizarre? Yung strange. Okay, strange. Di siya usual, unusual, dili common. Okay? Ngano nga naningala si Mr. Chen nga? Something strange, okay? Ngano daw? Number two, what is the movie Iloilo about? Okay? So, number three, why is the name of the movie Iloilo? Number four, what does Mr. Chen mean when he said he met a lot of discouragement? What do you mean by discouragement? Yung mga negative na mga statements, negative words that people throw at you when you're trying to do something that you think is a good move, but for other people, hindi. So, discouragement, yung tawag doon. Okay? Number five, why did Mr. Chen make this movie? Bakit kaya? Okay? So, I hope you find that out later. Number six, what message did he give to the government? Now, this is broader, okay? To the government na talaga. You'll find out bakit involved yung government. Okay? Number seven, what can you say about him? Okay? What can you say about him? We are referring to yung director ng movie na to, which is Anthony Chen. Okay? So, after that, let's move now to another sound device, okay? So we already have a few sound devices and we have a new one, which is euphemism. Everybody say euphemism. Very good. So euphemism, it uses polite words instead of using unpleasant words to avoid being harsh. Okay? So para di daw harsh, muna na siya yung gabuhaton. Okay, you use euphemism. Nga instead nga mag-harsh ka, you use polite words, but the meaning is still the same. Okay? Example, instead of saying, I sweat a lot, it's so hot here. So you'll say instead na, this is quite a perspiration I'm experiencing right now. Social, perspiration, di ba? It's so hot, actually, honestly. Okay? So here, pregnant. Instead of saying, oh, she's pregnant, you will say in the family way. She is in the family way because a baby is coming. Okay? Instead of saying pregnant, you say in the family way. So muna siyang euphemism. Lahi ng words ang gigamit but they have the same meaning. Gilahi lang siya para di ka siya harsh and mas pleasant paminawon ang words. Okay? For example, you saw someone who is heavyweight, medyo dakuon, okay? Instead of saying that person is heavyweight, instead of saying that, you'll say instead that person is big boned. Dako gyapon ang meaning, the same meaning but mas tsada lang siya paminawon. Okay? Yeah. Before, we usually say, labi na yung mga girls, we usually say, may I excuse myself? I want to use the bathroom. But if you use euphemism, you will say instead, oh, I need to go there. I need to powder my nose. Char. Retouch. Okay? Retouch. Okay? So disabled. Instead of saying disabled, you'll say differently abled. Okay? Which is better. Instead of saying public toilet, okay? I have to go to the public toilet. You will say, I need to go to the comfort station. Char. Okay? Char kaayo. So, Chair, may I go to the toilet? May I go pee? Chair, may I go to the comfort station? What if kita ni mo imong papa getting bald na or imong uncle? Okay, so instead of saying, uncle, you're getting bald, you'll say, uncle, you're a little too thin on top. Nipis-nipis na ang top. Okay? So that's how you say it politely instead of saying you're getting bald. So nakuha? Okay. Instead of saying toilet, you say restroom. Instead of saying you're deaf, deaf meaning bungol. Okay? Instead of saying that, you will say instead, oh, you are hearing impaired. Okay? The same meaning, pero iba lang yung niya. dating niya. And instead of saying pain, you'll say, I'm in discomfort. Okay? So, you need to practice using this kasi, especially in this generation, yung sensitive yung mga tao. And a lot of people are using mga negative words. So, though you meant to say a negative word, but you can say it in a polite way. Pwede ba yun? Yes, by using euphemism. Kuha? Okay. So, we have here other examples. Instead of saying, my goldfish died, you'll say, my goldfish passed away. So, the same lang yung meaning ni died at passed away. The euphemism is passed away. Do you follow? Okay. Now, yung boss, ang sabi niya, I'm letting you go. I'm letting you go. But instead of saying, you're fired, okay, i-fire na niya ng mga tao, instead of saying you're fired, he said, I'm letting you go. Pwede same na yung meaning, di ba? That's the beauty of euphemism. Next. Oh. Wow, your face is so unique. Di ba? But see, unique ang yahang term, but she says she's actually meaning otherwise. Okay? Mas nice lang yung term niya. Another, it is found, this one is found in, sa page, I'm not sure, saan ba yun? On page 54, letter C. Okay? Page 54, letter C. Now, okay, so number 1, you identify the words that show euphemism in the sentences. Okay? In the sentences. So, number 1. So number 1, it seems you lost weight. Okay? It seems you lost weight. So asan dito yung euphemism? And what does it mean? Okay? What does it mean? Sabi daw niya, pumayat ka ata. Okay? So instead of saying, you got thin, you just lost weight. Number 2, this school is for the visually impaired. Meaning, yung mga blind. Instead of saying blind, you'll say visually impaired. Yung vision nila. Okay? Number 3, I heard that your dad bought a car that has been used before. Okay? So instead of saying, your dad bought a second-hand car, so mas taas yung mong storya. Your dad has bought a car that has been used before. Okay? So polite lang siya. Number 4, my aunt is already a senior citizen. Diba? Instead of saying, my aunt is already old, you'll say, my aunt is already a senior citizen. See the beauty of euphemism. Okay? Number 5, her youngest child is somewhat slow. Okay? So, instead of saying something like, her youngest child is somewhat, ano bang ibang term ng slow? Yung medyo harsh. Okay? That's a no-no. Okay? That's a no-no. Instead of saying that, you use the word slow. Kuha? Yeah. Another. So we have here pronoun. Okay? Si pronoun, I hope you still remember this. Diba? It's used to replace nouns when we speak or write. For example, kung masculine or lalaki, tapos isa lang, he or his. Diba? Kung feminine naman, she or her. But if daghan sila, then you use their. Okay? And if it's not human, you use it or its. Kuha? So review lang yan, review. Now, I want you to answer activities A, B, C, and D on pages 56 to 57. Okay, 56 to 57. And if you have questions, well, I know that you're already familiar with pronoun. Well, we had this a lot of times already. So, if you have questions, you know where to reach me. And yes, enjoy answering. Okay, enjoy answering. And that's it. Okay, so I hope you understood the lesson. Do not forget what's euphemism, do not forget what is pronoun, and appreciate the movie Iloilo. You can actually watch it fully, okay, because it's actually interesting, a very interesting movie. I think I'm going to watch it. Okay, so thank you, grade 6, and have a good day.